This is Russ Fairley for Videomaker. Today we're taking a look at the GoPro HERO4 Black camera. We held off on doing our video review because we wanted to wait until the version 2.0 firmware was released and we could test out some of the killer new features that come along with this firmware update. The beauty of the GoPro Hero series is their ability to fit within any workflow at any level. Those who just want to film their kids at the park and have no camera experience will enjoy the HERO4 every bit as much as the pro videographer will. From an aesthetic standpoint, there's no question that this HERO4 is truly a GoPro. From the very first Hero, GoPros have stuck to a tried and true minimalist form factor. The HERO4 takes shape as a matte black box with a silver face, with controls and inputs on the sides and face of the device. There's a small LCD display on the face of the camera, as well as a power button and a protruding lens. The HERO4 Silver differs from the black with an integrated LCD touchscreen display on the back of the device. It's a shame that the black doesn't include the same feature, but they must have needed the extra internal space for the HERO4 Black's upgraded innards. Like previous GoPros, the HERO4 has 3 buttons. The large power selection button anchors the front of the camera, while the record button sits atop of the camera where you would expect it. Replacing the Hero 3 Plus's Wi-Fi button, there's now a settings button on the side of the device. That subtle button change helps with getting around the HERO4's menu, but we still ran into challenges and confusion when clicking and adjusting settings. While adjusting the HERO4 felt pretty much the same as when using previous models, the GoPro menu system is still a bit of a stunt to navigate. It's always been a bit tricky to use, and changing settings on the fly can get confusing if a wrong button is pressed. The touchscreen on the Silver model, or using the remote control or iPhone app, simplifies this greatly. We're hoping future models find space on that tiny camera body to even include a couple of simple scroll buttons just to get around those settings. For those shooters interested in the power of the HERO4 Black, but looking for the simplicity of using a touchscreen, GoPro offers an optional LCD Touch backpack add-on, which ships with new hard cases to enclose the bulkier screen camera combo. Other externals include a small door on the bottom of the camera for the battery, a proprietary GoPro port for accessories on the back, and a bevy of ports on the right side of the camera, including a mini USB for charging and file transfer, a micro HDMI for output to a monitor, and a micro SD card slot. Aside from the camera itself, the GoPro case comes with 2 backs, one solid to form a waterproof seal, and the second with an open breathable back to allow more audio into the camera and to allow a bit of heat dissipation. Using either of the backs, our tests didn't really yield any amazing audio, but there was definitely a notable improvement over the Hero 3 Plus's audio performance. From a performance perspective, the GoPro HERO4 is certainly an action camera. There is no option to zoom in, and the depth of field is locked in at deep to keep images sharp and in focus. The GoPro HERO4 Black benefits from a higher performance sensor and better image processing than previous models, boasting the ability to shoot up to 4K at 30 frames per second, and it can also handle lower light situations than the Hero 3 Plus. In practice, the 4K 30 footage looks good, particularly in ideal outdoor conditions. Like previous GoPro models, performance in lower light isn't amazing. There's a new low light mode that kicks in when the sun goes down, but don't expect miracles. Testing out the HERO4 proved to be a joy, as the camera had a number of different frame size and frame rate options, as well as shooting modes to really keep the shooting interesting and fun. The camera proved to be highly versatile. We were not only able to shoot time-lapse video without the benefit of an intervalometer, we also didn't need to stitch our images together in post, as the GoPro does it all in camera now. The frame rates and frame sizes are great. Beyond just the 4K 30 that we've been talking about, it's possible to shoot right up to, there's 720p at 240 frames a second, which for most action work is going to be fantastic, and the slow-mo at 240 frames a second is buttery smooth. The HERO4 is light enough to use with drones, shoots well enough to use in any production workflow, and now it has the settings to at least roughly match footage, look and feel with other cameras. The large frame size also means bringing a Hero 4 along on 4K shoots is truly a reality. The GoPro HERO4 Black had the benefit of entering a space already dominated by its very capable predecessor, the brilliant Hero 3 Plus. It builds nicely on the feature list of earlier models with usable 4K 30 shooting, better ergonomics, and manual image settings. The blistering new frame rates after the version 2.0 firmware update really help too. 720p shooting at up to 240 frames per second means some really brilliantly smooth slow motion. Again, I'm Russ Fairley for Videomaker, wishing you happy shooting. Have a great one.
As always, subscribe to our YouTube page, like, share, and comment below. We want to know what you think. If you love video production, want to learn more, and want to stay up to date on the newest and coolest gear, sign up for our exclusive newsletter and we'll deliver it right to your inbox. Want to go down the wormhole? We have more of our YouTube videos below. If you're a Plus member, check out the center video for a premium Videomaker.com video. I'm Chris from Videomaker.com. Thanks for watching.